Hello and welcome. It's Doc in the house again today, and today we will have the special Doc preview for the Europa League semi-final first leg, with Roma as the tension and excitement continues to build, and this is done specially for JomUnited. So, it was one of those special European nights around the same month, if I'm not mistaken, about some 15 years ago, trailing 2-1 from the first leg in Rome. United had never won a Champions League tie after coming or after trailing from the first leg, and what was expected was a tough, nerve-wracking 90 minutes. But what transpired was a breathtaking attacking performance, resulting in a 7-1 win and an 8-3 win on aggregate as we moved into the semi-finals of the Champions League at the time. Uh, some did you know? Did you know that Ryan Giggs was actually captain for the night, and he actually had a role in 4 of the goals that night? And did you also know that it was actually Cristiano Ronaldo's first ever Champions League goal, and he added a second for good measure, and he has gone on to add another 132 since, right? So it was a fantastic night, and of course we're not expecting something similar. I mean, it would be great if it happens, and we would then be 1 foot in the semi-finals. But we'll be expecting a tighter game this time, I'm sure. To be honest, for me, I would have actually preferred to face Ajax in the semi-finals. The way that Ajax play, they play to their own style of football, a style of a brand of attacking football, which is open, and that gives the opposition, especially United, some space behind the lines. Now, Italian teams are notoriously difficult to break down, and you know how United sometimes struggle in games where we need to break down the opposition. So I'm sure the Italians will come with a defensive masterclass as always, and look to hit on the counter, and at least try to poach an away goal. So there will be many familiar faces. I think one of the players I was actually sorry to see go was Henrik Mkhitaryan. Fantastic talent at Borussia Dortmund, and I thought at some points in his United career he actually looked like a real creative force. There was a early season where he and Lukaku combined for many a goal. Sad to see him go, but good to see that he's doing well now at Roma as well. Mike Smalling makes a comeback as well. First time since he's left on loan, and also for good to Roma. So welcome back, Smalling. Thank you for the memories, and at times this season we probably have missed you as well. We'll also see some familiar foes. I think Pedro, but I think he's injured for the first leg. We will see Edin Dzeko. We know all about Dzeko from his time at City. So they're not short on creativity or goals. So it will be a difficult tie. But the good part for United is we welcome back 3 of our players from suspension. Our skipper Maguire is back in the centre of defence. Luke Shaw is back at left back, and also McTominay. So we have a full bill of health going into the game, except probably Anthony Martial, who remains injured, and of course the long-term absentee in Phil Jones. So for me, predicted lineup, I think I would expect to see David De Gea back in goal. Probably the right back and left back will fix. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right, Luke Shaw in the centre. I think for big games such as this, Ole's trusted central defence partnership would be Maguire and Lindelof. I would like to see probably for the home leg a little bit more of an attacking formation. So even with the 2 in midfield, I would hope for to see either McTominay or Fred paired together with Pogba. He was rested for pretty much of the disastrous game at Leeds, so hopefully he'll be ready to go. I would prefer actually to pair him with in this case probably McTominay, to sit a bit deeper and allow Pogba to roam a bit more forward, and spread those passes from that sort of a quarterback kind of role. In front of them, I'd like to see a front three of Mason Greenwood on the right, um, Bruno Fernandes in the center behind Edison Cavani and Rashford on the left. I hope we will, really use the speed and the wings and try to capitalize on Edison Cavani's runs into the box. For me, I hope and I'm looking forward to a win. My prediction would be a 2-0 home win, two important goals, and a clean sheet to ensure that Roma leave with no away goal. And yeah, so looking forward to the semi-finals. First leg, of course, the two legs. There's so it's not over after the first leg, but let's look to break the semi-final jinx. So with that, all the way United, glory, glory, Man United.